Hi guys. Probably sound like a robot again. I don't know how to fix this, and to be honest, I ain't really got the time to. Just a really quick update. Obviously, we were here. If you've been following the previous videos, and you'll see exactly how we've moved up through this price range and how I've been keeping control of the price range for how much my risk has gone into, and how to manage my account and my lot size as I'm pushing through. Obviously, what happened before is, as we have already previously spoke about. Like I said, I'm going to try to make this quick is how I often use the previous spike points of price on the RSI to validate the amount of strength that is used within that action. So when it goes overbought, I'm not interested about when it's gone overbought. I'm interested in the price that it was before it went overbought. I feel like that's got a key stage. And if you look like here, for example, there's always a lot of momentum before that key stage. As you see again, a lot of momentum. And that's sort of what I always seem to notice is that a lot of key momentum comes behind these price areas. So currently right now, as you can see, price come up. My price range was put in the support zone. It's come up and come down. We see a little tiny amount of divergence, and again a bit of divergence. We come down, and then it's retested that neckline, and then broke through. So this is the break. So I'm currently now closing my trade out, and I'm in a sell position. I actually got into this around about here, so I'm in it fresh. If by the time this processes, you even have an option to get into it now if you wish. From my entry to the top of this peak, obviously depending on how price moves around that, you can get out the early entry. Unfortunately, this is a 200%. So if you put £1,000 lot size on it, you're looking to lose £2,000. So again, it's all within the risk management. We can get re-entries in later. Like I say, you can't always get the creme de creme picks because, like I say, we have just gone from the bottom of here to all the way up there. So now the 2,000 doesn't seem that bad if you put 1,000 on there, because 1,000 entry from here up to here is around, I think it was about £9,000 off the 1,000 to 9,000. So you'd have had £10,000 in your account currently as it sits, or £8,000 sat in your account currently as it sits. So that £2,000 risk to potentially make a lot more money, the £1,000 risk, is really not that big of a problem. The reason I also got into this trade, saw that massive wick rejection, sort of as you can sort of see, a bit of a, well, that looks like something it's not supposed to be. Bit of a head and shoulders pattern appearing. Um, Obviously, as we see it forming, and I believe this is the neckline. So we might even see it come back up to here, retest this line before it drops back out. It might even start to rally up, hit against us. The reason that I also believe that there's a potential it's going to fall back now is because we are at a major overextended width. It's just about to go. Yeah, it kind of did touch. Like, remember, I've got my RSI on 20, so the odds are that that did go overbought. And every time this market on the daily has gone overbought or oversold, you've had immediate pullbacks straight away. So, like I say, I'm expecting right now to see this pullback deliver. It may not. It may do it. Like I say, we don't know the future. We can only go off of what has happened here all of a sudden. I have no idea what that's about. We can only okay. We can only go off of what we have at this moment in time, and this is currently what I have in this moment of time. So we got divergence. We have the support zone, the break of the neckline, and we're currently now waiting for this to continue down. It might come against us and tap us out. We don't know yet. Like I say, anyone that is part of my very close family and friends, I know a couple of people that have viewed this. I've already brought them in on it, and obviously I've started making an Instagram account as well because a lot of people were asking to see socials via email. And I think there was only one comment on there. A lot of people were getting in contact with me via email. I suppose they want a bit more of a direct communication. But yeah. So this has been sent out on the signal, but like I say, it's being sent out here as well. But it's only because sometimes you might not be this fortunate to have this sort of time. At 7 p.m. I might be out doing things. I might be doing something else, which then obviously I'll only notify it on my phone. There won't be a video of it. Plus, there won't be the processing. There won't be, and obviously they get a little bit more of an insight into what I'm doing and what sort of, if they ask, what sort of risk they should be using upon it, and if they ask me a risk of what their account size is and should they be doing this, and they've noticed that, they can sort of battle the idea of me of where I'm sat on my own trade or their own analysis, and that's sort of what they're dealing with. But like I say, there's no need for it if you don't want it. It's just that extra little bit of support if you have any more extra questions. But other than that, you're basically getting spoon fed it here anyway. So obviously we've got the break on the neckline on the support zone. Like I said before, support becomes new resistance. So the odds are you got the tap here already and a bit of consolidation, sat around this point with a little bit of a wick rejection. This one cut clean slice, so you might even see this drop back down towards this EMA. and then come back up, test that neckline, and then continue the downward trend. It's sort of what I'm expecting, but like I say, we can only wait and see. This might go against me. Like I say, I've had a really good win streak recently. I think I've had like, was it 9 out of 9? So like they say, I'm expecting one now. The odds are majorly stacked against me. Like you can't keep on going with win, 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 win. The last half a year has been really good for me. I've had a lot of quick ones. This trade has been a very long trade, 2 month running trade. I'm very happy that it's over, and we can start to potentially now see the pullback. See if we can make this a 10 for 10. But yeah, that's all there is really to this video. I just wanted to give an update. I was true to my word. I did say that I was going to give you an update next time this trade ended, where we're going to get in for the re-entry. So this is sort of where we're sat at. But yep, keep updated. Go onto your own charts and draw this sort of stuff on. You can wait and see how it comes. If not, obviously, drop me an email, starbtelford@gmail.com. My phone's going off, sorry. Or obviously you can go over to on my Instagram, which obviously I'll post in the description or discussion or one of the comments if you ask for it. Like I say, it's very new. It's only like 2 photos. For some reason, Instagram's got sort of a block on it. Won't let me upload anymore. But I don't really need it, to be honest. Anyway, it just seems that it's going to be more stress than it is worth. But like I say, we'll see. But this is currently where we're at. We're looking for the sell-off, stop loss, place somewhere around here. Like I say, the odds are that if this does stay below here and doesn't come back up, we'll see this bounce down, come down to this end range, and then obviously we can move our stop loss either break even or lower. But we'll see. Like I say, just to recap: overbought, overbought, key last area, key last area. Last area, as you can see, is here, one here, and the other key area is here. So what do I always say? I'll drop it down to the last support, which is here. And this is where that support zone is now drawn. And as you can see, we've got a clear break through that support zone. So for me, the confirmations are there. So we can only wait and see now. All right. See you on the other side. Cheers.